Good morning, everybody. It's another day. I have spent it doing exactly what I said I was gonna do, and that's been cleaning. I went up and I vacuumed up the floor and all that. I know if you look in the background, it doesn't look that much cleaner, especially because it's not focusing on my face. There you go. It doesn't look that much cleaner, and that's because I really didn't focus much on like this nonsense. What I really spent the focus on was cleaning up this area here, this area on top of the dresser. I can't really do much about these just because that stuff can't really go anywhere else. But yeah, up here all had a bunch of nonsense on it. Right here had a bunch of nonsense on it, and I really wanted to clean it off to get it looking neater again, and I think I did that. Now I'm putting my focus more down here, so I'm going to clean all of this up and try to free up this space, because I think even though it's not that much space square footage wise in the room, that is where the bulk of the mess is in the room, and that'll open up the space a lot if I can just get this little strip here to get cleaned up, and then I can continue to move and then deal with this stuff, and then this goes last. Here, I'll turn on the light for a second. This monstrosity goes last because I have no idea where to even begin with that stuff. But yeah, I cleaned off those little top bits and dusted it off, wiped it down and all that, and I think it looks significantly better. There are some things I need to figure out where to put, like this thing. This is a book of money that MJ gave me because she said occasionally she'll just be like, here's some cash, throw it in the book. And it's one of those books that's like 1 to 100, and then it's like you fill it up, and I think if you fill it all up, it's like $5,000 or something like that. So she gave it to me as a way to like force her to save. So like every once in a while she'll just be like, here's $1, here's $5, here's $70 or whatever, and then I'll just fill up the book. And that is going to be for the money that we're going to use for the Tampa trip, for Metro. That's what's going to be the Metro fund, is all of that money in there. And she's been at that for a while, so I think she's hit her saving goal. I have not hit my saving goal, and I am not going to hit it anytime soon because I have some purchases to make. So we've talked before how my audio interface has been acting up, and because of that I've been having to plug in my speakers directly into the Mac Mini, which is giving me a lot of electrical feedback, which I'm sure you can hear. I'm sure that came through. I've tried unplugging the interface, I've tried restarting the computer, I've tried changing cables, I've tried everything I could think of, and I think the box is just not working anymore. And it's solely the output. The input still seems fine, but the output on the audio box just isn't working, and it sounds underwater is how I've been describing it. So for those who are uninitiated, I've running everything through my audio box USB. It is plugged in through a USB cable through connected into directly behind the Mac Mini. Goodness, that took me a while to say. And I'm getting a lot of this electrical interference, which I thought was maybe a sample rate issue, and it wasn't, because I tried changing sample rate on both my DAW but then also the Mac Mini Core Audio in general, and I didn't have much luck with that either. So I tried changing out these cables back here. That didn't work, and then swapping them back here, and then I tried, I can't remember what you call these cables here, but I tried swapping out these things. That didn't work, and this is just what it sounds like now. So I'm gonna crank it up all the way so that you can hear what it sounds like, and then let's just play a totally random video, an absolutely random video from this random creator. Let's just play that. This is what it sounds like. It sounds underwater. And this is playing at max volume. And that's just what the interface sounds like now. It sounds like a giant low pass filter on top of everything, and I don't understand why. And the same thing is happening with the headphones, because they're not plugged in right now, but the headphones were plugged in. Turn that down. The headphones were plugged in right here with the headphone output of the audio interface, and I was getting the same issue where it was the exact same output, underwater, low pass filter, the whole thing. So I think it's time to get a new audio interface. And that sucks because these things are not cheap. But Prime Day is currently going on. And I was planning on making a small Prime Day purchase. It's now looking at me to make a big Prime Day purchase. So to remedy all of that, I've kind of just decided that it may be a lost cause and I just need to, after probably over 10 years, retire it. It served me well. It was a gift from my grandfather for like $100, and it served me 10 years worth of music. So yeah, but I think it's time. So today, with it being Prime Day, I was looking at switching sides to getting a Focusrite. This is the Focusrite 2i2 4th gen, because it's the newest one, but it costs $200. And this is the Prime Day deal, so like the normal price is like $220. And then I also got some step-up rings and some a NDCPL 2-in-1 filter. Man, it's a lot of money, but it's kind of necessary if I want to continue to make music. So we'll check it out, and then I gotta run off to work. So let's do that. The order was placed, my wallet hurt, and I cried about it off camera. All right, so MJ sent me on a mission to pop something through her P.O. box. So let's go pick that up because she got a package that came in today. Got it. It's another one of these days.
That one has more water.
Anyway, I'm gonna take this second to say that I'm home from work. I went to the office very briefly. I thought I was gonna get put to work again, but I wasn't. We decided to just go home, which is fine. I have plenty to do here too. So for the rest of the night, let's just we're gonna go home and we're gonna what?
There's 2 fishes now. Oh, that one's finishing up. That one's still going.
Maybe that one didn't have as much to drink. Anyway, yeah, I have plenty to do, and part of it should be opening a box. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I paid for it to be open today. We're home. We're home. We spent, okay, I should say it's 1 a.m. That's important to the story. That's what we look like after 1 a.m. Your hair kind of matches the couch.
A little bit, it's a little darker.
No, it's more saturated. But the reason why it's 1 a.m. is that we have a thing that I haven't talked about on the vlog, and I'm not going to talk about yet because there's so much going on, man. There's so much going on. I don't need to add another storyline to the vlog right now, but like it required a lot of planning and a lot of money spent. But it wasn't my money, so I'm cool with it this time. And all of that was finalized today.
Like literally just a few minutes ago.
MJ was the one who really spearheaded that, so I appreciate you for doing that because I didn't want to. I have other things I need to worry about. And you're better at it than I am. For big groups, I think.
I think I'm just chronically a girl.
Yeah, well, 2 things can be true. Anyway, so yeah, a couple $1,000s later, everything is finalized and it's all set. And December, pray for me in December, please. That's all you need to know. Pray for me in December. Yeah, I think that's it, right?
You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it a lot because the same thing I told him. I'm just doing it. Oh my god, that's so close. I told him that to start thinking about this trip now because August is tomorrow, December is the week after, and we're like embarking this Saturday. So better you with it.
Well, I guess you know it's a now.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Snip, snip. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out.
Yeah, so it's very busy. It's very busy. And this thing is happening around the same time as Hallmat, and we decided that we're still gonna go to Hallmat.
Yeah, that's gonna be absolutely insane.
So pray. Pray for us. That's all it has to be. Anyway, I'm just gonna end the vlog there. I forgot to edit today, so I have to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, but you got a new thing.
Yeah. It's upstairs, so we have to talk about it tomorrow. All right, well that's it. I guess we'll talk about it tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow for something different. Good night.